and welcome back to a bonus unboxing video. As you can see, this is the Upcrate Art Supplies subscription box. I feel this one's arrived a little bit earlier than usual this month, although I don't know, it's been a strange month, hasn't it, for everybody? So lost track really of when I was expecting it to arrive. Anyway, it brightened my morning this morning to receive this. Yeah, it's been a bit of a stressful week, so it's always nice to get some goodies to play with. Last month's box was a huge improvement on the previous couple. We had some lovely Van Gogh watercolour paints, so I'm hoping that this box is going to have something nice, a nice surprise in again this time. So, as always, I'll put the link to the Upcrate website down below. Upcrate is an art subscription box based in Germany. They ship worldwide. I think it's free shipping. It's reasonable price. They have plans for, you know, a rolling monthly subscription, 3, 6, 12-month subscriptions. Go and check it out below if you're interested. Really good for those of us in the UK and Europe, just because there's not a huge amount of choice. So let's just get on and see what is in this March box. As always, it's done up. It looks a bit like a treasure chest there. The logo is this pirate guy here. So I've always got this little lock and key symbol on the side. And here we are. Information in here, always some little extra goodies, bits and pieces in there, so I shall have a look and refer to that later. Everything oh, we have that looks different. Things wrapped up in tissue paper, the little sticker, and what have we got underneath? Okay, so we have a Sharpie pencil case. Oh, please don't tell me, is this going to be a box full of pens again? Have they gone back to pens after breaking the mould with some fabulous watercolours last month? Oh, it's a nice enough little pencil case, like a sort of cotton canvas pencil case with a sort of like a plastic lining in there, so it's quite sturdy. And we have some paper, very thin paper, which makes me think that this is like a marker paper. So 5 sheets of paper. There's always some sort of paper, watercolour paper, mixed media paper, that type of thing inside. Artwork from their featured artist, who is Box Dessin this time. Little bio. Box Dessin, I come from the French Alps and I love to draw life in all its forms. So I'll read that a little bit later. But this artwork theme will be probably carried on some stickers and things like that as well. So let's have a little look what we've got in here. Two stickers, lots of stickers, very strangely packaged up this time. Oh yeah, we have a lot of pens. Oh, so let's see what we've got. There are indeed Sharpies. Oh, there's different type of pens as well. Right, so let's see if we can recognise the lids of what we've got. Okay, so I'm thinking that possibly is 2 Sharpies, fine point permanent marker, black and yellow. So yeah, just their sort of standard pointed, sort of like a felt tip Sharpie markers. We have these. Okay, oh no, there's another, let's go back, there's another Sharpie, ultra fine point black Sharpie. Yeah, so like a fine tip pen. So next up, these are by Artline. Now we've had some Artline pens before, some different ones, and there's nothing wrong with the quality. They were a nice quality pen. There was an assortment of different nibs. These are Artline Supreme Brush Marker, and we have a somewhat odd selection of colours. Now, are they all the same tip size? Doesn't appear to be any difference. All got the same sort of symbol on the top. So we've got like a neon orange. Don't think it lists, it just says orange, pink, magenta, sky blue, royal blue, and purple. So a selection of those. Let's take a look at the tips. Okay, so yeah, like a brush marker, water-based ink, it says on the side. I'll find out some information about that in a moment. Oh, and another one, another blue, light blue. So, you know, it's, yeah, a lot of very similar colours there, but all right, there's 7 of those. We have Centro Pen Document Fine Liner 0.5 and 0.7. So yeah, like a metal nibbed fine liner. So yeah. So we've got those. We've also got, you know, the Sharpie fine liner. So that's 3 fine liner pens. A permanent chisel pen, Montana permanent chisel, 4mm short, waterproof, alcohol-based permanent ink, any surface, writes on any surface, spirit marker. So yeah, just a red chisel-tipped marker. Very odd selection so far, very odd selection. And finally, the one thing that actually looks like it's really quite exciting me, a mechanical pencil and some spare leads. Now I do like using mechanical pencil. I've got a couple. So this is a Pennac Perotti mechanical pencil, 0.5mm HB leads. Other than double chuck mechanism, doesn't say anything on there. So, and so that's a lot of what's in the box. So yes, we're back up on quantity again, lots and lots of pens, but lots of pens, Upcrate, you know, it is lots of pens. Let's have a look. Let's read. Let's just see what it says in here. So we have some stickers. There's a sticker with a quote every time. I am the artist and the art. I'm sticking these on an art journal. They're nice. They're just, I don't ever attach a value to them, but they're a nice little added extra. And there's always one with the little logo on as well. So those 2 more stickers there. Now, a sticker by the featured artist. Again, there's always one of those in. So in the style, this sort of it's a graffiti cartoon style. Then a little bit about the mechanical pencil. So 1 pencil, 2 functions, new mechanism, quadruples writing length with just a single click. Avoid lead breakage. Cushion tip slide mechanism prevents lead breakage and secures comfortable writing experience. If you put too much pressure on the pen, the lead tip slides into the pen like a shock absorber and does not break the lead. Quick and simple lead exposure. When lead is used up, push the tip inward into the paper and new lead will be exposed so you can concentrate on your artwork. You do not need to push the end of the pencil. That'll take some getting used to. So used to clicking the thing rather than pressing down. But there you go, a little bit of information about that brand. And Upcrate Battle, every month they have an Instagram challenge, create a piece of artwork on a theme and upload it with the hashtag. And this month's battle topic is Doodle Invasion. So the featured artist demonstrated what is all possible with your materials. So create something, might have a go at that this month. We have a postcard. There's always a postcard, again, with the featured artist's work on. So there we go. I'm just gradually building a collection of those. And here is the information. So let's get on with it. Sharpie fine point. Yeah, Sharpie permanent markers. Work on paper, plastic, metal and other surfaces. Yeah, we all know that. So there's, yep, 2 of those in black and yellow. Sharpie ultra fine point, 0.5mm tip. You can leave the cap off for 30 minutes before that dries up, but I wouldn't like to try that. Mechanical pencil. True innovative way to use a mechanical pencil consisting of metal cone and clip and silicone ring. Has a 4mm long guide pipe for drawing and drafting, and the HP Techno Polymer Lead Super Break Resistant 12 spare leads for your pencil. Permanent short marker, really don't understand why that is in here. It's the smallest marker that Montana do. Perfect for traditional signing and marking, great to keep in a pocket or with travels. Yeah, okay. The Supreme brush markers, soft brush nibs made of polyester fibre. Perfect for drawing and painting. These flexible strokes for fine and wide lines give you a wide range of possibilities. You can even create a gradient effect. And you can add water for a watercolour effect. The paper is indeed Upcrate marker paper, 75 GSM thin paper, bleed proof, coated on the back side. Here we go, which is the front or back side. Guessing this is the side that you draw on, and that's the back side. Absorbs less ink compared to standard paper, which results in a longer lifetime of the markers. And their gimmick, because there normally is something, there's normally like little clips or paper clips or things like that. The Sharpie pencil case, made of linen, ready to give your markers a new home. Holds up to 30 Sharpies. Coated on the inside to avoid the linen getting stained if you forget to close one of the caps. So that's like a freebie, like a free promotional gift then, I'm guessing. So how did you do, Upcrate? Well, you've sent me a lot of pens again. Just when you sent some paint and we were all happy, now we've all got more pens. I'm not unhappy. I will, when I come to edit this, I will go online, I will look for some prices. I will have been dotting the prices up as captions if I found them, or my best guess of what price things are. Sometimes it's not always easy to find a UK equivalent price. And we'll see whether the value's there. Again, there's a lot of quantity, but I know some of these things are lower value. It's sort of lower price points. The Artline markers are a really good low price point. I've not heard of Centro Pen. I couldn't tell you. Sharpie are not overly expensive. The Montana spray paint is is quite pricey because it's a market leader. So I'm guessing that this little red marker pen is probably more expensive than I'm expecting it to be. And a mechanical pencil does not always come cheap. So we'll see. I don't know. Let's have a little test out of the pens just so you can see what they are like. Let's just have a feel of what they're like and what they do. Starting with the fine point Sharpie, and as I say, I'm going to guess I'm going to be drawing on the right side of this. I'm not 100% certain, but we'll see. Thing with Sharpies is I do not like the smell of them. I think this is the right. Who knows? Who knows whether this is the right side or not? Now, right, this is the right side. Then the side where it's curling up, I've got a much brighter colour and no bleed through to the back. So this, yeah, I'm going to guess this is the right. This is the side to use because there is no bleed through. So there we go. It's bright yellow. Here we go. It's black. I could make a bumblebee. Yeah. Paper is pretty good as far as the bleed through is concerned. I mean, that's... What did they say the size of that was? 0.5. It is. I mean, I tend to go for a 0.1 or 2 normally. Occasionally I will use a 5, maybe for a heavier outline. So, you know, it will come in handy. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the Sharpies or not. Let's have a look at the brush markers and see how flexible their nibs are. It's quite a firm tip. It's firmer than like a Copic marker, I'll say that. Nice bright blue colour. It's an odd selection of colours though. A lot of blues. Oh, that's a nice colour. I like that magenta. That is a nice colour. My least favourite is this orange. I don't see what that orange is doing in there particularly. But, yeah, they seem nice enough. We've had very similar. There was... I can't think, they were another Artline pen. There was some, they did them in a chisel tip or a brush tip. They were more of a multi-surface. They classed them more as a paint pen, although they're not a paint pen in the sense of a Posca paint pen. But they were very similar feel to them. Let's try the... What am I going to use that for? I mean... Other than it's a really nice bright red. And again, this paper holds up very, very well there. I will say that. No, I don't know why have you put that in there. And then we've got the fine liner pens. And as I say, the Sharpie one was a 0.5. That's a 0.5. And that's a 0.7, which is ridiculously thick. I mean, they're nice, smooth action, I'll say that. Water-resistant ink. Store in horizontal position. They are made in the Czech Republic. So, as I say, not come across Centro Pen before. So we'll see. I'll see if I can find a price. I've got no idea. And let's have a little look at this pencil, which might well be the one sort of saving grace of everything here. So, looking at the instruction, will this have a lead in it already. How on earth? Okay, so clicking the end released the little metal bit and the lead. It's quite lightweight, which is nice. The one that I use most of the time is a rotring one, and it's a metal barrel, so it's slim, but it's quite hefty. This is lighter. The grip is quite comfy. I don't know how or if you would get that back in again. I have no idea. I also quite like what's going on. Oh, there is an eraser. Oh, yeah, there is an eraser on there. And this, I don't know, can we see? Is it going to focus? No. You can turn this and set it to whatever your lead is in there. So this is an HB, so it's set to HB, which is actually really nice. So if you've got a couple of them and have different types of leads, obviously all the pencils look the same, so that's a nice feature that you don't see on every mechanical pencil. So yeah, I'll be interested to see how much these retail for, and nice that they give some spare leads as well. Yeah, we'll have a look. It's comfortable, it's nice to use, and I will use that. So am I going to have a go at the challenge? I will see. We'll see whether I get any chance to have a go at the doodle invasion. Overall finishing thoughts: too many pens again. Sorry, Upcrate, too many pens. Was it necessary to give us 3 black fine liner pens when the Sharpie one and one of the Centro pen ones are the same diameter? Probably not, because basically that's the same item. Don't know. The paper's nice, you know. If the fact though that it's Upcrate paper means that like we can't go out and buy some more. Yeah, it's really nice, but I don't know where it comes from. It would be nice if that was a branded one and you could say, oh yeah, that's good, I'll go and buy a pad of that. Strange colour range of those pens, but I don't know. Overall, yeah, don't know what to say. Somewhat disappointed because last month's was way better. Very similar to a previous box that we've had. So we'll see. This is Upcrate box number 7, which is my 5th box. I started in with box number 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is my 5th box. I kind of set myself a time scale of trying 6 months worth of box. So if yeah, I'll take next month's. I don't know that I'll continue it after then. I use a lot of pens, but there's only so many pens that I want, and to me they're not the most usable selection of things. So sorry Upcrate, not so happy this time, but you know, well done on popping a decently made pencil. Yeah, looks nice. I do recommend mechanical pencil to anybody who wants to do a bit of illustration. Yeah, they're nice. They are nice. So there we go. I'm going to leave it at that, leave my thoughts at that, and wait for people to comment, why do you still keep having this box? Because, you know, as I said, I kind of set in my mind that I would try it for 6 months. I'm always going to a subscription box with an open mind. You're never going to be happy with everything. They're catering for everybody. Some people will like what's in there, some people won't like what's in there. I like the pencil best. There'll be somebody that goes, oh, I like that pen, but I don't like the pencil. So, you know, you weigh it up and you take it or leave it. I'm not sure if we're hitting the value here, though. I really am not sure if we're hitting the value here. So I have to look at that. So yeah, not. I'm giving that an overall not so good Upcrate. Sorry, I'll give you one more try for next month, and then we'll see what else we're going to do. But as always, leave me a thumbs up if you've got this far, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.